Hello, my name is Ajani Emmanuel. I am an SSC holder. I was opportunity to work at mobile fuel station as a customer attendant. I just completed 3 weeks with academic training.
Hi, my name is Emmanuel Ajani. I am a team leader and I work currently at Cali Restaurant and Bar Lounge. Before Wave, I basically graduated from high schools in 2014, and due to my low score in English language, I got a D7, which was not enough to get to a Nigerian university. So I had to wait for the next cycle of examination, which takes actually 1 year before the new implementation of short period of examination cycle now. So basically, while I was preparing for the examination, I decided to take up a job while I was preparing for my examination to work at a filling station. I would have to wake up at 4:30 a.m. to meet up because we were supposed to resume at 5 a.m. and you have to close at 11 p.m. daily. So basically, we're working the double shift in 1 day, and you're getting you're getting 1 day off as well. So I work 15 days a month, but I tend to work double the shift in 1 day. And so on my off days, I work with my brother. So basically, throughout the month, I'm not ideal, but I also try to create a balance between my work life and my study life. I took my exam seriously. So of which I took the exam in 2015 and I got a good score in my examination. I actually did more than the previous one actually. So while I was working at the station, my salary was 12,000 naira a month. So, so I mean, obviously it wasn't really enough because I was living on the 12,000 naira job was not something I could do for even a year. It was really demanding, and it's just a money for feeding actually. So while I was working one day, I'm a person who is really open to information, because on radios I tend to learn a lot of things as well, even relationship advice and life hacks and things that can help me become better as well. So I was listening to the radio, then Radio Continental 102.3. It was a program anchored by Wale Popopo. And I think I heard Mr. Kevin being interviewed. I was talking about Wave, and I was really fascinated since it was a job. The skills I would learn was something I never thought I had in me, because I didn't even know about those little skills, and those skills I wouldn't call them little, because these skills was impacting my life actually right now. So they talked about the skills we will learn during the training, and I found it really fascinating. So I decided to give it a try, and I actually went to travel to Lagos State at Yaba. So I was lucky to find a pastor of mine who was our pastor in Delta State, who was transferred to Lagos State. So I got the information that it was transferred to Lagos State, and luckily for me, it was close to the training center in Yaba. So I spoke to him, and he was really happy to help, because I've been more a gentle and very church going type then in Delta State. So he helped me, and I stayed with him in the church. So while I was doing the training in 2016, so it was a bit challenging somehow, because I didn't have a lot of savings, and I had to sometimes I have to even walk down to the training center because to save costs, so I could use the transport costs for feeding, and sometimes I have to actually stay on no food for some days and come back and get some dinner from the church, or through some church activities or some celebrations in the church and all that. So it was really a bit challenging, but I mean, I didn't let that affect my mindset, because I actually know what I want, and I know what I want to do for myself as well. One of the memorable moments I had at Wave was when we had to do the critical thinking class, where we were asked to get a higher standing structure. So most of the team were looking at getting something very tall and standing and was not able to stand. So I looked at the problem, and I tried to use my science student knowledge. I diagnosed the situation and trying to understand what we were asked to do. So since we asked to do an higher standing structure, so I did a strong foundation for the structure, and we were able to get the highest standing structure, and every other team was not able to do that. So I felt really fulfilled being able to help the team, and the team really appreciated my effort. Ever since then, the team usually nominates me for for any debate or any, you know, any activities we're going to do to represent the team. So I felt like, no, it shouldn't just be me. We could all do it together. And, that's also being a leader as well in the team as well. So it's not about you just taking everything up, or you can also achieve more if you're together, which is more like the acronym team. Together we achieve more. The second memorable incident I talked about was the moment I almost got expelled after my training on the last day. So because I felt it was the last day, I tried to go late for my interview orientation class, and I decided to like follow the mass, and I almost got expelled. And I was given the opportunity to go for the final orientation class at First Stack, which is more like my punishment for coming late that day. I got the opportunity because I actually got a good score during my interview and during my training time, and they felt like, hey, okay, this guy has the potential of being great, so let's give him this opportunity. That was why I got the opportunity. If not, I would have been expelled actually from Wave. After Wave training, I was expecting a call from Wave, but I didn't get any call. So I decided to reach out because obviously I stayed in Lagos, like I was doing nothing, I was actually spending money. So I reached out to Wave, and I called them almost every week. So after a few months, I think 2 months in specific, they reached out to me back and they told me, okay, you need to do like another job shadow at Nyla's Kitchen in Yaba, so which I did. So after the job shadow, I went for another orientation class for the prospective employers that are looking for candidates and employees as well. So I was given the opportunity to like choose where I want to work. There was option of RSVP, Craft Gourmet, and some Ad Rock Cafe. But I was also told that Craft Gourmet is the best option. Go for Craft Gourmet. So I chose Craft Gourmet, and before my interview, the Wave sent some email, and I was actually referred. I was given like, I would say, a VIP reference from Wave that this guy is gonna be good. That they should really take me for the job. Of which I was just asked my name and a few questions, and I was employed for the job. So that was how I actually got the job at Craft Gourmet. I got the job offer at Craft Gourmet as a waiter assistant, which is more like a runner. After a year as working as a runner, as a waiter assistant, I was promoted to the role of a waiter, and some skills actually helped me to get to the role of a waiter. Skills like good communication skills, listening skills, being a team worker, and being a problem solver. And consecutively, due to my dedication to the job and listening to my superiors, and with the help of Mr. Andrew, who is also an alumni of Wave, I've tried to learn from him. While I was learning from him, I was also going online to learn more about the job, and looking for ways to improve myself. And being a waiter, you have to be knowledgeable. If you're not able, being a waiter is more like being a salesperson. If you don't know your product and what you guys do, and you're not able to convince a guest, you're not able to communicate properly to the guest. You cannot upsell or cross sell, or convince a guest about a certain product, basically. So these skills has actually helped me a lot, and I was promoted to the role of a waiter assistant, and afterwards I was promoted to the role of a floor supervisor at Craft, which was in 2021, before the corona virus as well. Currently, I work as a team leader at Kali Restaurant and Bar Lounge, which is more like a chain of restaurants owned by the same employer, by Craft Gourmet. I'm more responsible for the front of house and some activities at the back of us, at the back of us as well. The skills has actually helped me in my current position. So first of all, time management. And time management is something you need to have here, because you have to be on top of the game. The restaurant, it's a very big restaurant, and you need to be on top of the games. And basically coming on time for my shift has really helped me a lot, because then I have to be ahead of what's going to happen for my shift period. And also good communication skills. At Kali Restaurant, we have a lot of high esteemed customers coming. You have to be able to communicate properly, and you have to have a good knowledge of your product, which is communication, and good menu knowledge as well has helped me a lot. And being a team worker is really, really important, because a leader has to lead by example. You have to lead by what you do. If you need to tell somebody to like clean a table, you have to show them how to clean a table. Also, you have to do it even if they're busy. It doesn't take anything from you as a leader as well. So these skills have really helped me a lot. And also, I have an amazing group of managers who has also helped me and get to this position. And they have been really helpful, and they've seen me grow, and I'm forever grateful to them as well. So Wave has actually really influenced me, with helping me realize certain skills I actually didn't think was actually really important. Because even currently in Nigeria, you could still find graduates who actually don't have these skills. People have gone through the circle of institutions, probably even masters. Like they don't actually know these skills are actually some skills you need to have to get a good work, to get a good work life. So they have actually really helped me realize these skills are actually important, and I've actually nurtured on that, and this has been like my stepping stone towards career development as well. And they've really helped me with getting a job, and being able to help my family has been really helpful, because though my dad is late now, but I've been more like the breadwinner for the family, and surviving on a 12K job wouldn't have done it. Thanks to Wave for helping me realize that I could be more as well. I recommend youth, even if you're a graduate or you're an high school certificate holder, to give Wave a try, and I can assure you, if you're self-driven, if you have the right motivation, and you know what you want as a person, Wave for me is the right academy. Is the right academy to give it a try, because they prepare you for entry-level positions, and also help those who are actually working get the right skills that employers are actually requiring from their staff. Because at the end of the day, the skills Wave provide to youth has been really impactful, and it's something everybody should have as a worker or as an employee. And my wish for Wave is to see Wave explore more and be more impactful, and get more to have more academy, not just in Lagos and the major cities, but also in the other sub-regions of Nigeria, and in places whereby they don't have access to this kind of opportunity as well. Happy 10th anniversary, Wave. Thank you for transforming life and creating impact.